My name is Eddie Tofbeek. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Service International Limited. Here is your daily technical analysis of stock index futures. UK FTSE futures. A bearish Black Mirror bozo on Friday. A second one, I suppose you could say, but a more interesting one than the first. The market slammed down through the base of the recent action, the June 2020 high at 65.12. Finally closing well below it and within the early February congestion of 64.27 to 64.82, almost closing below that as well. Further down we have entering the frame now, the gently rising medium moving average currently at 63.65. Finally a reminder, there's still a hint, just a hint, that we may have a head and shoulders type action building up from November 2020 to date. No more than that right now. But moving down as we have done does help this scenario. So far today, a much higher opening, below the June 2020 high, but shortly then a move back over it as high as to challenge the short stroke medium moving average, currently at 65.71. It's quite a mild reactionary move on its own, but not so if you take into account the market sojourning above the June 2020 high. German DAX futures. A disappointing action on Friday for the bears out there. Yes, it was lower, but it was also an indecisive doji cross as well. The market did indeed close below all three nearby supports of the important rising neckline, currently at 13.891, the ragged late September 2020 to date reverse head and shoulders pattern, the February 2020 high at 13.821, and the short stroke medium moving average, currently 13.790. But only just. It was, I suppose, most disappointing as a follow-on lower to the previous session's combined outside day and bearish dark cloud cover pattern. So far today, the disappointment in a lack of significant bearish follow-through has percolated to today with an open over the February 2020 high and the short stroke medium moving average, as well as penetration of the neckline again. However, this move is also disappointing in its own way, as it is looking right now like another indecisive doji cross, just higher. US E-mini S&P futures. A second bearish black crow on Friday, and a follow-on low to the previous session's immediate countering combined key reversal down and bearish engulfing pattern yesterday, previous day. However, the move lower seemed immature. Immature is the nearest word I can give to use to describe it. It was after all also an indecisive spinning top that barely closed lower than Thursday, just below the interesting rising short stroke medium moving average, currently at 38.18, though still well below the important middle time, currently 38.96, of the late December 2020, early February 2021 bullish Andrews pitchfork, as well as the important January 2021 high at 38.62. Below, we now have the bullish lower time, currently at 37.79. So far today, a seeming reactionary move back up, though limited. We've opened on the short stroke medium moving average and risen, getting stuck at the moment just under the important January 2021 high at 38.62. French CAC 40 futures. A disappointing, if not wholly lower indecisive doji cross on Friday. This after the previous session's new recent highs, though admittedly combined outside day and bearish hanging man pattern. I suppose one could see the markets for such a move on Friday. I mentioned at the time there was no close over the one consistent feature here since November last year, and that's the previously oft highlighted overhead upper bull channel line, currently at 58.02, of the big May 2020 to date broken bull channel. Now this line has been capping the rise since last November, even after it has been broken. Overall, we are still in between the overhead middle time, currently at 59.34, and the lower time below, currently 56.52, of the December 2020 to January 2021 bullish Andrews pitchfork. So far today, a A higher opening market and a seeming desire to try back up again, capped, unsurprisingly, by the upper bull channel line. Thank you for listening. This short version broadcast gives you essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted with this broadcast. And here comes the final bit.